Welcome back to the channel, friends. And if you're new here, hello. My name is Ree, and I'm a professional educator who's also a homeschooling mom. For those that do not know, I'm also a certified counselor. Now, I focus on homeschooling, education in general, and personal care topics such as self care and mental health. Now, if you find this content enjoyable, please consider subscribing today and joining our Blissful Connections family. We'd really love to have you. Now, the month of May is dedicated to mental health awareness. We know mental health involves a variety of issues. In honor of mental health, I am creating videos that highlight aspects that are important for us all to make note of. Therefore, take today's video, which will focus on the issue of harm done in intimate relationships when a partner creates an environment of mistreatment. In light of a security video which just aired on CNN where it appears Sean Combs was assaulting Cassie Ventura, many voices, celebrities included, have come forward to share their thoughts about this critical matter. Therefore, this video is made to highlight some important things to keep in mind about incidents such as this in intimate relationships. Abuse isn't just physical, it can be emotional, psychological, or even financial. Emotional abuse can include constant criticism, belittling, and manipulation. Psychological abuse might involve threats, intimidation, or controlling behavior. All forms of this are serious and harmful. Unfortunately, it doesn't surprise me that these allegations are coming out now from incidents dating back years ago. Victims can take a long time to process and deal with the abuse they face. Abusers often try to isolate their victims from friends, family, and other support networks. They may do this by creating conflicts, spreading lies, or making their partner feel guilty for spending time with others. Isolation makes it harder for victims to seek help, which fosters a perfect scenario for them to continue and even increase their behavior. According to a security video which aired on CNN, Sean Combs and Cassie were at a hotel where one can see he appears to be determined to keep her from leaving, using increasingly aggressive behavior that leaves Cassie defenseless and protecting herself. Abusive partners often use manipulation and control tactics. This can include monitoring your activities, controlling your finances, or dictating what you can and cannot do. It's all about maintaining power over you. Having the mental control over another is paramount to everything else. Without creating fear in your mind, for example, they are a bit powerless to having the control that they truly seek over another. So allegedly, Sean Combs paid to keep this video under wraps. A partner to someone that behaves in this manner sees this and believes their abuser's power is unmatched. Therefore, one begins to feel powerless, which enables an abuser to easily have control over them. Now, keep in mind this thinking is unhealthy, but it is the train of thought the abuser wants and needs a victim to have so they can maintain their control over them. Hence, trauma bonding occurs. Abuse often starts small and it escalates over time. What may begin as seemingly minor issues like jealousy or possessiveness can quickly turn into more severe forms of abuse. It's important to recognize early warning signs. This is so important so one can get out of these toxic relationships right away. The worst thing to do is remain in it because the behaviors only get worse with time. Take, for example, the incident in the video of what appears to be Sean Combs and Cassie. Allegedly, Sean Combs is quite determined to have his way, so much so, he allegedly paid a lot of money to keep this video from surfacing anywhere. This shows quite a few red flags. I mean, talking about increasing harm, this is a public place, yet no one shared anything over the years about this incident. Now, let me tell you something. Abusers need control in order to maintain their position. They need everyone to remain in the dark about their toxicity in order to keep it thriving, which means they're not as strong as they want themselves to appear. That's okay to them. They just need the optics to show they're powerful. In other words, these types of people are just bullies, much like that of schoolyard bullies that have gone unchecked and now are completely untamed in adulthood. This is why it's so important that when we all see something, we say something, especially with children and teens. Now, abusers often apologize and promise to change after an episode of abuse. They may express remorse, shower their partner with affection, and make promises to never do it again. Unfortunately, without professional help, these promises are rarely kept. Why? because abusers need help to change. They need people to not enable them, but need immediate intervention in place that protects everyone around them as well as forces them to deal with their issues. It's important to remember that abuse is never the victim's fault. No one deserves to be abused, and nothing you do justifies abusive behavior. The responsibility lies solely with the abuser. Now, this is easier said than done. In Cassie's case of this alleged abuse, there may have been many days and nights where she blamed herself for things happening. She may have reasoned in her mind that if she had done things differently, maybe what she endured would stop. I don't know. But I do know this is a very important message for a victim of abuse to hold on to, and it's not as easy to do as one may think. Therefore, if you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship, seek help and support. Reach out to trusted friends or family, contact local domestic violence shelters, or call a hotline for assistance. There truly are resources available to help you safely leave an abusive situation. Now, thank you for watching and taking the time to educate yourself on this important issue. Remember, recognizing the signs of an abusive partner is the first step towards protecting yourself and others. Also, I'm working on one of my friends who found herself in a toxic relationship such as this, and she's now taking steps to thrive. She's sharing parts of her story in a video series that I'm doing called Escaping Toxic Love, a Survivor's Journal. Because remember, casting light on the darkness takes away its potency. So for her, this video about Sean Combs and Cassie in the hotel coming out created a need for her to step back a moment and regroup because that coming out created a real trigger for her last night. The trauma of many incidents are still there with her. So she had a rough night, needless to say, when she saw this video clip. And it was because it was eerily similar to some hard times that she experienced in her previous relationship, which she discusses in this video series. It simply breaks my heart to know this occurred. But I am grateful that she's now out of it and is moving on today. As a result, she didn't want to continue her story yesterday for me to record last night. She just needed some time. So please forgive me for not having part 4 ready yet, but we will as soon as possible. In the meantime, please check out parts 1, 2, and 3 of her story that are already on my channel if you've not already done so. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Take care, everyone, and please take care of each other.